got our buddy Champ Peterson, who's worked in the finance department the last year with the Warriors. He's actually going to do the starting lineups tonight. So we brought Champ in for our pregame media. Yeah, if anybody has any questions for Champ, you mind coming up?
Yeah. Yes, Steve.
There.
Very good. My name is Champ Peterson. What Steve said. I'm a very good friend of his.
He's doing the starting lineups. How cool is that?
Yes.
But I didn't even know who was going to start based on all our injuries. We're going to have to figure it out.
5 injuries, so we can figure it out. It's all way from here. So.
Do you get to pick the starting lineup then?
I didn't pick it. Women water did it for me.
Champ might be in the lineup.
He could be in the lineup.
I could be. He got assistant player for Steph Curry.
Hey, Coach. We saw Kevin yesterday. He looked, pretty.
Stand here.
Okay.
He looked like he was fine. But what's the extent of the rib injury?
Kevin,
and how long will it?
He's being evaluated right now as we speak, and the doctors. He got an MRI today, so doctors are going to look at the MRI and we'll determine. He obviously won't play tonight. That's already been announced.
What about tomorrow? Is there any decision on tomorrow?
No decision yet. We're just literally right now. The doctors are going through the film.
Steve, I know obviously you have a lot of injuries tonight, but this is the 19th game that you have been without Steph specifically. How does it change the dynamic of your team and your game planning specifically when Steph is out of the lineup?
Well, it depends who else is out, really. When he was out for the 11 games in, I think it was December, maybe it was late November and December, we had everybody else. And so we were able to, kind of play with the same rotation every night. Our focus was being the best defensive team in the league and taking care of the ball. And knowing that our pace was going to slow down a little bit, we probably weren't going to score quite as much. And we had good success. I think we went 9-2. It's been different lately because we got so many other guys out. So it's just kind of mix and match right now from one night to the next, just trying to find combinations that work.
Steve, it's possible you may finish second in the Western Conference this season. You haven't faced this before as the Warriors head coach. Have you had to adjust your thinking at all?
It's a harrowing experience. Just trying to process it all. Second in the conference would just be devastating. But we'll just we're just playing. We're just we're not really paying too much attention to the standings. We're just playing, and we're in a good position. Big picture, no matter what happens, no matter what seed we are, because our injuries are all relatively minor, and we're very hopeful and confident that we're going to have everybody back when it counts.
Does it feel like a different challenge in any way?
It always feels like a different challenge. That's a fine. Well, it's the $25 fine payment for the phones. $50.
I don't know. I got the first step. I just went on coaches here.
That's right. Coach says $50 is $50.
Yeah.
We'll put it into the pot.
In the pot.
Perfect. Who else we got?
The Warriors have been a resilient bunch when it comes to injuries. You've got a new curveball tonight. The top 3 scorers are out. What kind of ball movement do you want to see? How do you get the offense clicking, and how can the bench be involved tonight?
Well, the best thing you can do is get stops. If you can defend at a high level, it's a lot easier to score in transition. It's obviously going to be much harder in the half court without our 3 main scorers, and so when we are in the half court, we'll have to execute and cut and set screens and execute well and avoid turnovers as best we can. But nights like this, it usually starts with the defense, and if you can bring good defensive energy, get some momentum, some traction as a game.
Yeah, with that being said, what is the line for Nick tonight, knowing there's going to be a lot of shots available for him?
The line, like the over/under, a lot. That would be the answer.
Do you think there'll be a spotlight on Draymond tonight? You do have a player who's leading the team in assists, all the things that he does to facilitate.
What do you mean a spotlight?
A spotlight. Do you feel like everything will run through him tonight, or he might try to take on more on his shoulders?
Well, I think what you might see is him playing the 3. I don't want Draymond out there, trying to be anybody he's not. But he's a very versatile player. You know, he leads us in assists. And if you look at the roster, we're really down in the backcourt and on the wings. So we're overloaded at center. So maybe we slide Draymond down to the 3 some tonight.
What are you thinking of as far as the starters go?
We are going to start Zaza, Draymond, Andre, Quinn, and Nick.
Coach Curry, about this party the other night, I hope you don't mind me asking you, but I don't know, it looked like those moves came from Rush Street or the Magnificent Mile in Chicago. Can you explain where you picked up your dance steps?
Yeah, they were fueled by a good friend of mine named Mr. Heineken. Mr. Heineken taught me those moves.
Was it 12 ounces, 24 ounces, 36? What?
Just 12. Just 12. Yeah.
KD looked like he initially injured the ribs in Minnesota, played through it the other night, but there was some discomfort. But it seemed like he practiced yesterday. Is this MRI because it's worsened at all? I mean, or is it precautionary? What would you kind of define?
Well, this morning he came to shoot around and he got his usual pre-shoot around workout, and he was reporting some stiffness, and then when he was moving around he was uncomfortable. So we didn't want to take any chances, sent him in for his MRI, and as I said, we're getting the read on that right now. All right. Oh, one more?
Could this one be for Champ?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
Champ.
Yeah.
I saw you doing the rehearsals. You're introducing the team. You're in charge of pumping up the crowd tonight.
Oh, yes.
Where do you find that inside yourself to bring that energy?
I just find that myself in that energy because of the Warriors and who I work for, and who I represent, and represent Steve Kerr and the Warriors. And I just think for my team to now, I'm here to tell you guys, I'm here to be a fan, and I'm actually working, so I'm here to do intros tonight.
Should be fun.
Yes.
All right, let's do it. All right, thank you.